Hey everybody, it's your girl Queen Priestess Iris Rose here, and welcome to another Priestess Diary. Okay, y'all. Yes, my eyes are red. They're puffy. I've been crying. I just did another Priestess Diaries video, which actually prompted me to do this video here because some things are going to shift a little bit. Okay, so I just wanted to do a Priestess Diaries video to let you guys know that I am really going to be treating this as a real diary. Okay, so with that being said, please understand that I am a Virgo. I'm a hermit, right? And I'm a very private person. And therefore, if I'm going to be this real, this vulnerable, this raw, and I'm going to give you my real true story, and also due to the fact that I know that there's certain audiences on here that I don't necessarily want to freely give certain information to, okay? So anyway, so certain diary entries, like the really raw stuff, like the stuff that I was sitting here crying about, okay, is going to be on my Patreon. So you're gonna have to join my Patreon in order to really get the backstory, get the raw emotions, get my story, my truth, really get the nitty-gritty of me, how I became who I am now, the struggles that I've gone through, the struggles and stuff that I'm still healing through and trying to work through right now, different things like that. So just so that you guys have an idea of what's going to be on there. Not only is it going to be Priestess Diary videos, but there's also going to be like my classes and stuff. So depending on the tiers and stuff that you select to subscribe to depends on exactly what you'll see. So if you subscribe to the highest tier, you'll have all my classes, everything that I've taught, I'm teaching, period, okay? You'll have access to all of my Priestess Diaries. You'll have access to like literally everything behind the scenes for Imperfect Peace, all of that. So I would really highly encourage you to, especially if you really want to know me, I would really highly encourage you to go over to my Patreon, Priestess Iris Rose, and go ahead and select a tier, subscribe, and let's really get into it, right? So for example, the video that I just finished doing for my Priestess Diaries, it speaks on my co-parenting situation and why I'm frustrated right fucking now. And today is September 12th, 2022. So you know this shit is real, this shit is current, and it's no games, okay? So yeah, so those are the type of things that you are really like. When I tell y'all about to get really, y'all are about to get in my business, and I don't let people in my business, okay? I really don't. But it's time, Spirit said that it is really time for me to not only do this for the last little piece of healing for certain situations that are that have happened to me in the past, but to help you so that you can relate, so that the people that I'm teaching and that I'm helping to mentor and things like that can see that their mentor is a real person, is human, has gone through a lot of things and speaks from a lot of experience, okay? It's one thing to have the studies and have the education to support your career path, but the experience and having experience and being able to let somebody know what you did as you were going through the experience to help them along their journey, and to discuss lessons and things like that that you've learned from experience, because books cannot teach you certain lessons that you can get from experience. So I'm really excited. I'm nervous, I'm scared, but I really think it's been a long time coming, and it is time for me to really open up and to really share, okay? So I guess that's gonna be the Priestess Diaries video today, just to let you guys know that like I am really about to really open up. I'm really getting vulnerable. Like when, like you guys can tell I've been crying because my eyes are still red. Like crying. Okay, and I've been crying for about an hour now. So that's how real shit is. That's how raw shit is. That's how vulnerable I really got. Like I really opened up, and honestly, the only time that I've had these types of conversations where I get like all in my shit, like all in my business, is when I'm venting to one or two of my best friends. It's only two of my best friends who know like literally everything. I let you know all that shit in the Priestess Diaries video that I just recorded. So hop onto Patreon so that you guys can see that and take advantage of that. Like I said, it's because of certain audiences that are on here that I don't want to open myself up to certain energies. I don't want to open myself up to being susceptible, even though I do have heavy protection and heavy, protective team around me. If you can prevent something by preventing something, prevent it, right? So that's essentially what I'm doing here by putting all the real vulnerable, like raw, like when I tell you raw, I mean like it's raw, like down to the meat. Like when you skin yourself, and your skin comes off and you can see all the way down to the meat, and sometimes you can see past the meat down to the bones. That's what that is. That's what these Priestess Diaries vlogs that are going on Patreon, that's exactly what those are. Okay, so help me get down to the white meat, help me get down to the bone and break the bone and regrow, not regrow, but you know what I'm saying, like fix it, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's been a long time coming. I would say that I'm excited about it, but to be truthfully honest with you, I'm not excited about opening up. I'm not excited about being vulnerable, but I know it is something that I need to do, especially for me, especially for my healing, my journey, my spiritual journey. I need to do it for me. So this is Priestess Iris Rose with your Priestess Diaries. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for subscribing. My Patreon can actually be found in the link in the description box. Actually, go ahead down to my link tree. All of my stuff that I have going on right now is in my link tree. So feel free to check out my link tree, save my link tree, so that you can keep staying up to date with me. And I really hope you guys join me on Patreon, because when I tell y'all, it's I ain't even gonna go into it, but thank you guys for joining me for another entry on the Priestess Diaries. I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support, and I will see you next time. Bye.